What up, Justin? How you doing? Alrighty. What do we got going on here? Legion event. Sure. But he was first? True. Bow, 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 bow.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
Oh, was he first? I see. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Full off 3 slices of pizza. What kind of pizza? Do 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 do. Gas station pizza? Hell yeah. Well, like what topping? That's what really matters. Pepperoni. I miss pizza. I miss pizza. Riz is back to being on a very strict diet because he has a wedding in February to go to. And I gotta make sure I fit in my suit again. Because I only have one, and I ain't buying another one. Your brain stopped working and you typed pizza for pizza topping? I wasn't sure if that was just like you being like, trying to be funny? Like saying like, it's just like pizza flavored pizza? Or... I don't know. It's so dark here. Hits are unplayable in hardcore? I mean, pushing them, yeah, maybe. You're trapped here again. Your mouse died as soon as you got into chat. You need to start charging your mouse, lady. Am dumb? Happens. Give it some cheese. That's the big brain play right there. The AoEs they spawn everywhere always get knocked back into a corner and die. So I learned something new about the pit today from reading Reddit. So like, I knew that like you had a chance to get Belial in the pit. But I thought it was just random. I didn't realize that if you kill 5 of the eyes, you're guaranteed to get Belial, and if you don't kill the eyes, you're not. That was fun. Apparently, I haven't actually tested it, but that's what Reddit was saying. So if you don't want to fight Belial, just don't kill the eyes. 6 to your death today? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You saw the counter super late too? Wait, there's a counter? I never even noticed the counter. We've clearly established that Riz does not read, so... I'm acting like you today? Wait, who are you? Like a quest counter in the pits for the eyes. That makes sense. Like how it says like Servants of Hell slain 2 out of 3 over here right now. Timmy, I know when the Order of the Sinking Stars comes out next year, I'm counting on you to help me out with it. Ayo, he's streaking. You dozed off when you sat down for like 2 minutes? It happens. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, she sounds like me with my rock stars and ghosts. I hear her talk about coffee a lot less often these days. What happened? Earthspike Druid insanely fun? Interesting. I haven't done Earthspike Druid since like season 2. What's the order sinking star? Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Nope, not that one. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. It's a puzzle game that I'm going to be playing sometime this year. I'm very excited for it. They showed it during the Game Award. But it's by one of my favorite puzzle game devs, and I'm very excited for it. It's by the same guy who made The Witness and Braid. He's picked up Return of Oberdin. Man, it's fun. So that game, I've heard really good things. The art style kind of turns me off from it, but I've heard it's really good, so I might try it at some point.
There's that.
It was on sale? Is it still on sale? Is it the... Yeah. Oh, it's not. I missed it. No spoilers, but did you like the finale of Ranger Things? I will say I liked it. Could have been better, but I liked it. I liked it more than a majority of Twitter. We'll say that. But yeah, I wouldn't spoil it. But really, what does Twitter like? I'd be afraid to look it up on Reddit. You will spoil? Spoilers are ban-worthy. Agreed, you really liked it? Okay. I wasn't sure if you not wanting spoilers means you did or did not watch it. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I really liked the beginning. I liked most of the end. The middle could have been more. That's all I'm going to say. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so what boots do I want here? Do I feel like changing them? Not really. I'm feeling lazy.
I can break that down.
But yeah, I'm sad it's over. I would not be mad if they decided to do a spin-off, and they definitely set a potential one up at the end there. Saying too much. Saying too much. Do I do Helltide? Yeah, we'll do Helltide. Also, they all die at the end. Ah, shit. Barely a scratch. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm 50, we can do Stronghold World Tour. And then we can go do the pit. Alright. Also, just as a reminder, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming a different game. And I will likely not be streaming it on the Red platform. So if you watch on the Red platform, you might want to come somewhere else tomorrow. Phrasing, Riz. Phrasing. I said what I said. Alright. Stronghold. Why no tubes? Because right now I'm doing well in the Diablo algorithm, and I'm not playing Diablo tomorrow. so I don't want to screw up the algorithm. You have a noob question? I can do my best to answer. I don't know if streaming another game would affect it, but I don't want to risk it right now. But also, I'm working on a script for yet another YouTube video I'm pretty excited about. Happy New Year to you as well, Anthony, and to everybody else. Happy New Year! That's been my thing all day today. I should have worn my cow suit today. No, it's too... No, it gets too warm in here. YouTube should also be banned for D1 stream. Oh, yeah. If I stream that one again, which I'm sure I will, it'll probably be Twitch exclusive. Especially now that I know that there's titty succubi. You want to buy Diablo 4, you only need to buy Lord of Hatred patch only. So you will need the base game. And then if you buy Lord of Hatred, it comes with Vessel of Hatred. But there is a bundle. There is a bundle that comes with the base game and Lord of Hatred. So if you buy that bundle, that's all you need. But yeah, no, Psychosa, it was not because of the back seating, it's because of the titties. You're on PS5. I believe there's a bundle for all platforms. I believe. OMG is Sorc? True. Give you something to do? I mean, you can mod on Twitch. Still exists. Back? No. Maybe. I don't know. I should have heard a loud boom. I don't like it. Andy in D2 and D4 doesn't leave much to the imagination. True. But that's like one character that you kind of go through pretty quick, whereas like this sounds like they're just kind of walking all over the place, and I don't know. I don't know. Some say you buy Vessel, then you buy Lord of Hatred, that's why you're confused. Yeah, if you buy Lord of Hatred, it comes with Vessel of Hatred included. But if you don't have the game at all, there's a bundle that gives you all of it. I think it's $70 USD, I think. At least it was. That might have been on sale, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't even think you can buy Vessel of Hatred by itself anymore. I think they just switched it out. Is this new Blink? This is plus 44? Plus 44? I don't know. I know the song, but I don't really know the group. And you're very welcome. I'm always happy to answer any question that I can. And if I don't have an answer, I'll do my best to find out for you. That's him singing, has to be? I have no idea. Maybe. Alright, one stronghold down. Started BG3 again last night. I've been kind of getting the itch to play that again. That would be another one that I would probably not stream on every platform, but... Or just turn that setting on. Is this an alt? It is. I decided to start a hardcore Sorc. You didn't realize people still play this game? Oh yeah, this game's gotten a lot better. Like, a lot of people have come back to the game after, like, quitting back in, like, Season 1, and they're shocked at how much different it is now. Okay, guess we go there. BG3 might be a game you'd prefer to do as a YouTube series instead of a stream? Maybe. Maybe. Or streams exclusively on Twitch and then break it up for my second YouTube channel? Maybe. I do want to start trying to grow that channel too for more variety stuff and then keep my main channel as mostly Diablo. I think. But I think that kind of game at least like early on, I think having
What is
a
this?
chat to bounce questions off of would help, since like now I have a little bit better understanding, but I don't know. We'll see.
Has grown too cutting.
Are there more bird pets? You never did get your raven. There are. Probably not the best place to do this. Oh god. Hello? Okay, I think we're fine. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, I think. Although I think some of them were season exclusives. I think there might have been one this season.
Energies are flowing into this creature.
I'm not entirely sure though, because I have a terrible memory. Yeah, Justin, I think maybe if I did that, maybe I would make that a weekend thing. Like every Sunday or something. And I tried to do like longer streams for it or something. I don't know. It would definitely be at the end of like a Diablo PoE cycle kind of thing. But yeah, like I'm starting to think like once the season's been going for a little bit, I don't care necessarily about playing it every single day. Maybe do like a little bit of variety on the weekends to break it up, but then still do ARPGs during the week or something like that. Only here today because of federal holiday. Fair. I did work today, but I had 0 tickets all day. Exhilarating stuff. 2 came in bright and early, but another guy was also on shift, and he snagged both of those before I even had a chance. I was like, all right. Like, I don't even know if he knew I was working. He snagged him so fast. It was funny. Okay. What am I doing? I'm so autopilot right now. Probably not the best on hardcore. What up, Casper? How you doing? Struggling with mythics? Uh-oh. Struggling how? Keep dropping that mythic staff? Oh. Well, at least you can salvage them and turn them into sparks and then craft your own.
The Khazra's storm is ended.
I've gambled so many mythics this season, which I normally didn't used to do. I would always save up the runes to get the ones I needed. But I've been getting so many this season that I've been randomly doing it. Makes Doombringer Arterials? Dang. What are you trying to get? Shrouded Starless. Oh, okay. Alright, so this should bring me almost to 53. Or not? Why did that one barely give me any experience? That was weird. Working on Hidden Armory for the Mythic Prankster Sigil. Hidden Armory. For the... Hidden Armory? What's that? The dungeon effect? Oh. Oh. Does that help with... I don't know. So, I haven't really been working on my divine gifts. I really haven't cared. Does that one specifically help, though? Huh. What up, freaking pandas? How you doing? There's something about a username with freaking in it that just makes it fun. Pew. Doing good, just resting, lurking, and enjoying the day off? Heck yeah. You enjoy that day off. Best way to farm the mythic pranksters to open the Duriel box from the Asmodee fight? Yeah, that's what I've heard. That just the Asmodee fight in general, people have been getting a lot from it. Where did the Oracle idea come from on your YouTube video? Just because the Skos Isles has always been known as a place where the Amazons and the Oracles are from. And we've had Amazon before, so the Oracles would be something new. And they don't have the same issue of always having been just women. And I don't know. Mostly just a guess. No real concrete evidence, but I feel like it kind of fits. But it very well could be wrong.
I must destroy them.
Would Oracle be like a Sorc? So like the way that I always thought it would be is like almost like a Chronomancer in PoE. It would be like time magic and like casting like defensive buffs before the fight and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how much fun it would actually be based on like lore. So they'd have to get crafty with it. So I did put up a follow-up video talking about how I feel like they might be a better suit for a mercenary rather than the next class. Like an Amazon and an Oracle could be the new mercenaries. But yeah, I don't know. They could really do just about anything. You love Diablo? Same. Like the Amazon Oracle as Merc's idea better. Yeah, I feel like once I thought about that, I'm like that really fits a lot cleaner. And then especially with what I saw in that leak, I'm like, wait, that kind of lines up. But who knows? I could be way off. But like some of the guesses that I've gotten in my YouTube comments are the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Some of them are totally fine, but some of them are just like, how many drugs did you do before you typed this in my comment? You like my style though? You're hoping Zon, but you'll take anything? Yeah, Zon would be cool. I feel like we already have enough dexterity classes, and so like I feel like if they were gonna do a new class, it would be something new, and probably a willpower class because we don't have two of those yet. But like Artificer completely dumb? No, I think that one has some merit if it fits into the story. But like a lot of people are just like, they should do a Death Knight from World of Warcraft. I'm like, is this Heroes of the Storm? Are we doing a cross Blizzard portal? I don't know. I saw one today. It's just Swamp Witch. I'm like, okay. Sure. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping to get another video out this weekend. So Witch Doctor, pretty much. Yeah, a lot of people want Witch Doctor, which again is bizarre to me, because like Witch Doctor was always the least popular class in D3. I thought it was cool, but it was the least popular class, and there's just a lot of overlap with Necro and Fearborn. You heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? We've talked about that a lot as like a joke, that it'd be really cool to do like at least a Ninja Turtles like skin collection, like a collab IP. It'd be great. I'd love to fuck dudes up as Leonardo in this game. Donatello. Oh yeah. Hell, let me be Casey Jones. That'd be sick. Beat people over the hockey stick. What about Fantastic Foreskins? You're funny. Willpower's such a weird stat, though. Kinda. Like, I think it makes sense for a druid. And they could shoehorn other classes into that. Like, if they wanted to do a monk and make that the willpower class, like, I could see that. Or even a witch doctor could be willpower. But a lot of people are like, a warlock could be willpower. Maybe? But, like, Blizzard's always made warlock, like, an int class. At least in WoW. I don't know. What even is willpower? The power of heart and mind. I don't know. I got nothing. The power to kill a yak with mind bullets. You'd uninstall if they ever did anything with Marvel? Really? Interesting. That seems extreme. You're a hater? Well. I'm sorry if you hate fun. Like, strength is how strong, dex is nimbleness, intel is how smarticle you are. Yeah. Like, willpower seems like it's like the ability to, like, push yourself beyond physical limits, or I don't know. I got nothing. Will power like power like religious, kind of like druids worship the old gods? I don't know. Should probably click on these. Quigs! What's up, dude? Freezing your balls off? Okay, there's two. If we go off that, then Warlock could fit Willpower. It could. It could. A little cold, not gonna lie. Yeah, I bet. By this time next year, though, you'll be used to it. Yo! Which game? Diablo 4? Yeah, a lot of people have been speculating like a cleric or a priest or something, and I'm just like, I don't see it. Like, maybe something that has a little bit of healing to it, but not just strictly a cleric. Like, that just doesn't fit in the Diablo game. Hola! Shaman could fit. I could see a shaman. But does a shaman not overlap a lot with a druid? Really just depends how they build it, how they design it. You don't see two holy classes or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe eventually, but probably not in the same expansion. But so many people are like, well, they did a holy class, so now they have to do something that mirrors that. They have to do a demonic class. And I'm like, based off of what? Because, like, the only time we've ever gotten two classes at the same time, it was a druid and an assassin. So, like, those don't really... They're not opposite. If that's the story they're telling, then sure, but they don't have to do that.
What's still got some good in it?
Bow, 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 bow. That's probably worth switching to. You also think that if they do plan to release 3 more expansions with 2 more prospective classes each. So my gut says that the plan was gonna be to do 1 per, and then they got ambitious. But I'm not going to expect 2 per expansion. I'm going to expect 1 for the rest of them. But they could surprise us. 3 out of 6 characters level 60 so far? Hell yeah. You think it's going to be an artificer? Like, are you memeing, or is that a serious thing? Because it very well could be, but I don't know. I don't know. Hey Riz, what would you recommend for solo Paragon leveling other than spamming bosses? I mean, I haven't really gone out of my way to try it. I just do whatever. Like, I don't have any particular thing that I go out of my way to do. It used to be the pit. Nowadays, I don't even know what the best is other than spamming bosses. A good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, I'm kind of wondering, like, I should set a timer and then go do, like, 30 minutes of Infernal Hordes, and then go do 30 minutes of Nightmare Dungeon, and then go do 30 minutes of Helltide. Although, I tend to get distracted easy, so I'm not sure if I would be the best person to do that. Helltide's good? Yeah, I usually do Helltide, but Hordes would be good, too. I would say, like, whatever mode you can focus in on the best. Me distracted? Never. I think Warlock is currently the most logical thought the community has. Yeah. Like Warlock, like I talked about in my video, like, as far as I know, Warlock has never really been like a class fantasy in Diablo. It's been more of like a I don't know. What's my GR? I'm not 60 yet. You play, but there's a large house guest impeding your ability to access your PC. Uh-oh. How goes your grind? This grind to level up the Essence of Sin sucks. I just didn't care to do that grind. I just didn't. Like, everybody's complaining about it. I'm like, well, what are you grinding it for? I don't know, to level it? I'm like, why? I don't know. If you're not having fun with it, don't do it. Lore-wise, Warlocks were outlawed a long, long time ago. Was Elias not a Warlock? I saw the stream streak. I saw it. He got 50. Am I playing season? I always play seasonal. I don't play Eternal Realm. Okay, those are good. You get a chance at Nightmare Sigils for pranksters. Do you want those? I mean, sure. But if you're not having fun doing it, like, you don't have to do that to get the prankster sigils. I've gotten them, and I don't have it leveled. World bosses drop like 5 stats. Yeah, they do. So 3 to this one there. Okay, that's fine. Need 3 in permafrost. 4 frost. Okay. Make Druid great again? How'd you get? You've been trying so hard, like everyone charging 5 bill for like a run. I mean, I only got 1 myself, but I did get 1. Warlocks were Sorcs that used demonic summoning, and the Sorcs were banned from using demonic powers a long ass time ago. That makes sense. But like, I still feel like a Warlock just feels very much like a Necro, but just like with a different color spells and different shaped minions, and they're basically the same thing. Not exactly, but similar enough. But like I said, it very well could be. We're all just guessing. You want one badly? Other than that, the season feels fun. You don't know why. I just feel, yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Like, for me, it's Sanctification. Like, I love that kind of, like, gamble on stuff. And I really hope it becomes permanent. With the Paladin tree this season, you hope the devs are doing the same with other classes. So, kind of. We already know what they're doing. I actually put out a short video. Hold on. I'm going to pull up my own video. Because that's what I've been doing lately. That's, like, my new thing. Because I don't want to say it again, so I'm just going to pull up my own video. So for a while now, we've been hearing about how the Diablo 4 devs want to address the skill tree. They've heard the criticism of them being referred to as the skill twigs. Well, with the Lord of Hatred expansion, they're finally getting around to addressing that. We already started seeing it in-game with the addition of the Paladin. So if you're playing Diablo 4 and you're on either one of the original 5 classes or the Spiritborn, you'll see that each of your skills has one main skill button, it has one enhanced version, and then 2 selectable options. And then if you jump over to a Paladin, you'll see that it's similar. However, we have the main skill button here, we have the enhanced version here, but then we have 3 options. So if you're on the Lord of Hatred website and you scroll down a bit, you can see what the new skill trees are going to look like. So looking at the Lord of Hatred skill tree, we can look at Flame Shield here. So we now see that this has 4 of 12 ranks, so skills are going to be able to go up to 12. And now we have the regular middle branch here, which is essentially what we have now, where we have 3 different options. We no longer have the enhanced node here, but we have 3 branching options. But then, in addition, we also have 2 side paths that you get to pick one of 2 options. So instead of being able to choose effectively one thing per each skill, we now get to choose 3.
style?
So I put
Maybe
together
not
this
that far.
side-by-side example. So here's what the original skill tree looks like. And then we can bring in what the Paladin skill trees look like, so you can see that it has that additional branch. But then if we compare it to the brand new skill tree, we see that it is much, much larger, much more robust.
You guys don't even want to know how long it took me to make that graphic.
So we know that one of the main drivers behind this change is because the devs felt that most of our power was coming from our item, when it should have been coming from the skill tree. So we're going to have a lot more emphasis on putting power into the skills.
Still.
That's why we're getting 12 skill points and more choices to modify each one of these skills. What you'll also notice is what isn't here. On the new skill trees, there are no longer passive nodes. So it does seem like most skills here do follow the same pattern, where there's the central line with the diamond-shaped nodes that you get 3 options there, and then the 2 side paths that each have 2 circular nodes, and you get to choose one on each side. However, I did notice one thing in a video that they put out. So right here in their gameplay trailer, they do show a brief overview of what the new skill trees are going to look like. And when you get to right here, you can see that Familiar has 4 branches. So
Yeah,
not
4!
all skills are necessarily going to be limited to 3 there. I don't know how many that's going to apply to, but that is worth noting. And then if you go on to keep letting this video play, they do break out Ball Lightning here, and they show the normal Ball Lightning, but then they choose one of the options, and it seems like it's turning into a fiery ball. So right now, all we have is that really short video clip and that one screenshot, so we don't have a ton to go off of. But this does seem like exciting changes. It's going to give us a lot more depth behind our skills, and hopefully it makes a meaningful change to Diablo 4.
Yeah!
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the expansion.
I'm also currently in the process of working on a video talking about the Herodric Cube, because that's also coming back. And I'm hoping to get that out this weekend. Yes, I'm making a video based off of a 3-second clip in their gameplay trailer. Making everybody OP for a season, then nerf them. Or alternatively, they make everybody OP for a season, and then in the next season, they make everyone OP in a different way. That's what they've been doing. Is that going to be like the cube from D3? So D3 had the Kanai's cube. Diablo 2 had the Herodric cube. Why am I not playing Ashes of Creation? Because I'm playing Diablo. Why aren't you eating a hot dog while jumping on one leg? I'm waiting. Hasn't been good since D2? Ooh. I mean, I agree that Diablo 2 was the GOAT, but Diablo 3 got really good with Reaper of Souls, and Diablo 4 continues to get better. Huey 2 is better, Diablo 4 is boring. Have you tried Diablo 4 recently? Because everybody that has come back to try the game after not playing for a while talks about how much better this game is, and it feels like a completely different game now. It's so much better than it used to be. Anyways. All right, where are we going? There.
Having fun with your paladin though. Need to try Spiritborn. Spiritborn's fun. I haven't tried one in a while, but when you learned that they took the Lilith statues away and the extra points from them, you got annoyed. I was thrilled that they did that because, like, the fact that every season we started with, like, what, 16 skill points or whatever, like, there was no challenge whatsoever in leveling, and now it feels like we're actually playing a game again. I don't know. I like earning my stuff as I'm playing through the new season. I think that was a huge win. Spent time finding them. It was shared. Why take them? So, I mean, if you're looking at it that way, I understand that. The original plan, though, was to make us find all of them every single season. So they took that away for a little while, and just gave them to you for free while they were working on a new plan to make us unlock them in a different way every season. But I think that unlocking them by doing new seasonal relevant things each season is going to make the game feel much more interesting. You hate that January has 90 days in it? Today already feels like 4 days? Dang. Can't find a good Spiritborn build? Even tier 75 feels impossible? I would check out Mobalytics. I don't know who a good Spiritborn build maker would be, but there's got to be one, right?
There's a lighthouse out on the rocks. Why is its beacon unlit?
Oh, Timmy's on the chest hunt. Evade build's always fun. That's true. The Evade Spiritborn's always pretty solid. I know Maxroll has a bunch of Spiritborn builds. Like, a bunch of them. Use Maxroll. Yeah, Maxroll is good. Like, they're easier to understand. Generally, Mobalytics builds will squeeze out a little bit more power. But, yeah, Maxroll builds are easier to follow, for sure. Some British dude that does Spiritborn. You think he likes beans on toast? Is that who I think it is? I think it is. I think it is. Is he a nice tree to follow and everything on Maxroll? True. Yeah. Yeah, Maxroll's website's definitely the best one out of the bunch. Just whatever you do, don't follow Icy Veins guides. They're the worst. So, this stronghold is where my very first hardcore character died during the beta. That was fun. I don't know what urged me to play hardcore during the beta. Actually, was it hardcore? Maybe it was just my first death, now that I think about it. I don't know if they had hardcore. Ooh. First time we did the stronghold, it felt like it took 2 hours. Man, I miss those days. Like, I really do hope that eventually they introduce some challenge back into the game. Like, an optional challenge, but I don't know. I think it'd be fun to actually, like, have to feel like we're working for our levels now. I think the Sorc and D2 and D4 are from the Zan Esu clan. That sounds right. Can't help but notice you aren't doing the same lightning Sorc as everyone else. I'm using a leveling build right now. I will be later though. I'm gonna be doing Crackling Energy. Oh. while you're leveling, Hydra is just so good. Yeah, it was this boss. She just like one-tapped me. I was like, oh, all right.
You will never harm another soul.
And now, even still, you see strongholds and go, Noonan? Oh, you go no and. Got it. Yeah, so like, I mean, you can crank up the difficulty for sure, but like, yeah, that was kind of a joke right there. I didn't mean to go up there. It's fine. We'll do it. Yeah, heck the wizards. Heck them. As long as we don't have to go back to the slow gameplay we had back in Season 0 and 1. I don't know. I liked it back then. You don't know how many times you tried Druid build, just can't get into it. So I really like Pulverize. I haven't tried much else though. Alright, let's go back to Hadriel. Never want to do the Druid Mastery ever again? Yeah, that quest line was... It's funny how, like, most of the classes, like, it's, like, a super short thing, and then the Druids have this, like, long-ass thing, and then their, like, their class mechanic is, like, the lamest one. What up, Bluing? Okay.
I'll forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
What do we want on my glove? We want Shivering.
The hammer sings when you...
Magic is neither good.
Do I have
nor
Shivering?
evil. How may I help you?
I do.
Impeccable.
Made me mad to find 400 of those damn things. Yeah, they definitely made it to where they're a lot faster now if you are doing it for the first time, which is good. But yeah, that was brutal. It's fine.
My magic's
What do I think the next class will be? So I put out 2 YouTube videos talking about it already. My original thought was the Oracle, but I'm starting to think that might be the next mercenary along with an Amazon. But I have no idea, really. We're all just guessing. We're all just guessing. Good enough for me. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Next class is going to be a me. You upload your avatar, plays yourself. Honestly, that'd be fun. Just run around punching dudes, and that's all we have. Barbarian just has to go do a cellar and then use the weapon. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Sorc, you go do like half of a dungeon, find a thing, and then go do like a little quest where you click on a couple lamps. Necro, you go find a couple dead bodies and do half a dungeon. Rogue half a dungeon, yep. The Spiritborn one was a little more involved. I just realized we didn't really have a class quest for the Paladin. Are they gonna add one? They might. Like, what if the oath system is very much just like a temporary placeholder and it's going to be much more involved later on? Possible. There was a pally quest? Oh, there was the like the side quest, but was that, did that unlock the oaths?
This whole place is...
Did I just not notice?
What happened here?
Maybe there was. I have no memory. You didn't do any side quests and got oath? Okay. Like, they made that side quest part of the season journey, so it might have just been to where we didn't notice.
A memory.
Oh, I don't like that. I just felt a hint of a headache slipping in. Need the new Divinity game already? I just want to know what the game's gonna play like. But I'm excited for that as well. I can't remember. Did they give a year for that? Is that coming out this year? Season's been fun. Are you speed farming pit 100 in like 2 minutes on your Arbiter Pally? Hell yeah. Yeah, this season's been good. I like it a lot. So it'll play similar to BG3 but bigger. But did they say that? Cool.
Everything is ruined.
The vibe of the game feels very different than BG3, but I'm okay with that. Like it seems like something I would enjoy. Am I getting hella rain? Yes.
It's useless. Their anger will feed me for ages.
And rain makes Riz happy.
The smoke! I can't see.
Hope Mephisto gets his body back and the other two brothers come back soon. Well, Mephisto, we are fighting him as the big bad in Lord of Hatred, so we'll be fighting him in April. And my guess is that one or both of the other Primevals will return after we kill him.
Forsaken. Forgotten.
I think for sure Bale, and possibly Diablo. Is everyone in a panic? You remember when it was visiting a friend in Cali and it rained for like 3 days? People went in a panic? I mean, I don't go out in public, so I don't know how people are out there, but like, all my friends love it. But it's not like heavy rain, it's just like what I grew up with as like sprinkling in Michigan is like rainfall here. When it poured in Michigan, that would have been like a torrential downpour here. Like, it's a very different world. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's been raining quite a bit the last couple months, on and off.
Fire in my blood. My skin.
But yeah, I was gonna say a minute ago, in regards to this season, like, based on how people responded to the PTR, like, I thought this season was gonna kind of suck. But they really turned it around. And it does seem like every time they have a PTR that's, like, really poorly received, it ends up being one of the best seasons. Almost every time that's happened. Like, I feel like Season 7 was kind of the same way. Where, like, a lot of people didn't even bother with Season 7 because they tried the PTR, they're like, it's boring. And then Season 7 ended up being one of my favorites. Have I played Druid on PvE? Yeah, so I have my Druid into Act 4, but I haven't played it in a bit. I do plan on going back to it soon, though. I'm thinking I might go back to PoE this weekend, possibly. I'm not sure yet. Is it good? I was really enjoying it. So I was playing a bear druid. I mean, I've never been, like, super deep into the game, though. Like, I'm not somebody who is, like, min-maxing everything. And, like farming deep into maps and stuff. But just for playing through the campaign, it's been a lot of fun. Season 3 is your favorite? I liked 3. I'm still sad, though. Like, when it first came out, I liked the vaults, but so many people hated them. And then they made the vaults so easy. Like, it was nice for farming, like, glyphs and stuff, but it made them so easy that it was completely mindless. You'd come into some awesome tunes? I mean, do you expect any less? What up, Orby? 2 to 4 were decent. So, yeah, I really liked 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, the vaults were... Yeah, I love the vaults. I preferred them pre-nerf. They were still good for farming post-nerf, but they were just so easy. But, okay, we're going to do this again. I know I've done a tier list for my seasons before, but I'm going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Because why not? I like breaking out the paint. All right, so we're going to do S tier up here. A goes next, Riz. What do you... B. C. F. What are playing on PoE? So I've been working on a bear druid, but I haven't played it in a couple weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 columns. So, what up, Fi? How you doing? So this category is gonna be like just based on the season, and this one is gonna be the overall feel during that season, because season 6 goes here for overall because that was the expansion, but for the season by itself, it goes down here because it was just Realm Walkers. That season sucked, but with Vessel of Hatred, it was great. So, season 1. Season 1 is F and F. I think 6 was worse, so I'm gonna put it in C. Really, it should go D, but I didn't put a D. So, I think 1 felt worse because we were comparing it to the later Diablo 3 season. Looking back, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good either. 6 is F/A. So I had so much fun. It might have been because I was doing the because I was doing a subathon for the expansion. 4 is S&S. Disagree. I think 4 definitely goes here, but for the season itself, there was no season mechanic. So I would put it here. What up, PG? Like, they added tempering and masterworking, but that was a permanent thing. Preseason D4 was great. I really enjoyed it too. I miss it. So 5 is kind of in the same boat. There was a little bit more because there was the mini breach things. So I would put 5 here, but overall I'd put it there. Ew, ayo. Where's my marker? Where's me marker? There it is. Found it. All right. Woo, money. Boom. In the jar. All right. So what do we got? 2. Mm-hmm. Yep. 2 goes there. What season was Tealtide? 7. Ew. What a fuck! What a fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the 5 bomb, Joe. Who got these? I don't recognize any of those names they got, though. Interesting. Joe! So much easier. I realized, though, like, because I used to always write the names for, like, you know, completion's sake, but, like, I don't even really need to write the names on these, because, like, who is on each one doesn't matter. It's more of, like, a, just for, what, posterity? Is that the word? I don't know. Anyways, okay. What do I got? 3? Probably put 3 in A. 8. 8. 8. 8. Joe is happy you saved him $150 on his car insurance? Hell yeah. 9. 9 was Belial. And the Nightmare Dungeon. I'll be generous and put 9 there and 9 there. I think. 10. Probably here. You're gonna be playing Diablo 4 tomorrow. You bought Lord of Hatred DLC? Hell yeah. Gonna play some Paladin? I think that's where I would go. I don't know. We could shift these around a little bit. But, like, yeah, Season 4 was really good. But, like, the season itself didn't do anything. So that's why I put them in two different categories. Because it was one of the best times of the game. But, wait. I didn't put 11 over here. You know, I think 11 deserves to be there. Does 7 deserve to be up here? Maybe. Maybe. That's a lot. That's a lot in S tier. Maybe I need to shift some of these A's down to B's and some of the S's down to A's. I don't know. Need to call your insurance this weekend to cancel it when your current stuff runs out? You should do that. Sounds important. Nope, that one. All right, where are we going? World boss, 15 minutes if anybody cares. I think Season 5 Infernal Hordes was good. Infernal Hordes were great. The season itself wasn't really anything special in that, like, the only seasonal mechanic was the mini breaches or whatever. Because, like, Infernal Hordes was a permanent thing. But I do think that season overall, like, if you're including, like everything, it was really good. Same with 4. But yeah, the reason that I was separating them out like that is because, like, Season 4, it didn't have a seasonal mechanic. All the changes were permanent change. So, like, while the game felt great, the season mechanic specifically was nothing. Similar with, like, Season 6, when the expansion came out, it was great because it was, like, all new stuff. But the seasonal mechanic was just Realm Walkers, which was basically nothing. I wish that Realm Walkers would come back, though. I think that could be cool. Your trade chat isn't working. Nowhere you can get a Griswold. You could ask around in chat. I don't know if anybody would have one. I've heard that trade chat has been very in and out. It does look like it's working for me at the moment. Some people have talked in it, but I've heard that it's been kind of up and down. I hate the Stronghold. It takes forever. Yeah, Season 7 was one of my favorites, for sure. Still no Doombringer for you? Uh-oh. You'll get one. I have faith. Turn trade chat off because it kept giving you errors. Yeah, like, I never look at it. I wish I could turn this whole box off, honestly. The only time I ever looked at it was when I was doing the Dark Citadel, because it actually worked as, like, a combat log. I wish that was just in the game. Meanwhile, like, 4 Butcher's Cleavers, those things drop like candy. You need the helmet one, not the Harlequin, the other one. Blah, 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 blah. Why can't I think of it with its name right now? Brain? Probably not Andy's Visage. The Air of Perdition. I'm also very curious what new mythics we're going to get with the expansion. I'm also very, very, very curious what the cube is going to do. And I'm going to be releasing a YouTube video talking about what I think it could do. And I'll probably be very wrong. But it'll be fun to see what other people say about it in the comments section. Forgot about the Andy one? Yeah. Yeah, I remember when the Andy one used to be good, but, like, now nobody used it. Bringing back Zoltan's Cube. We're bringing back the Herodric Cube from Diablo 2. So it's similar to Kanai's Cube from Diablo 3, but they're a little different. Mostly in that the cube comes with us. The Kanai's Cube stayed in town. Herodric Cube we carried around with us if we wanted to. I'm curious how it's going to work in D4. We have no idea. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a tab down here or a tab up here, which is meh, but seems like that's generally how they do things. Although, I don't know how that would work because we need to be able to access our inventory. I can't imagine us, like, dragging and dropping them between tabs. That would be annoying. So maybe not. Maybe it'll pop out the side here somewhere or something. I don't know. They need to extend the command bar. That's your main complaint. You mean this? Like, so we can have more spells or what? I don't think they're gonna do it. Maybe. I wouldn't expect that. They like to keep their games simple and accessible so that anybody can play them. And I don't know. Bring back Tetris, the inventory Tetris. I would love it, but I know a lot of people don't like it.
Your flesh will char and crack. Ashes for the feasting.
Like, I feel like adding a bunch more buttons would be very difficult for controller. Maybe not, though. So sleepy, bed soon for you? Dang. What time is it for you?
Fool!
11? Dang, okay.
Fires will never die.
I knew there was a pretty sizable time difference. I didn't realize it was that much, though. Boop. Okay, so... Hello? Hello? What difficulty? Normal. So when a lot of people, when they get to level 50, they set it to normal and then go do all of the strongholds because you get the same amount of experience regardless of what difficulty you're on. So I'm doing that right now. When you get home tomorrow, you get to try to fix your office chair. Good luck with that. 6 hours plus, depending on your time. Yeah, I'm Pacific time. Pew, pew, pew. So probably what, 9? Yep. That maths out. Yeah, because it's 2 p.m. for me. Math, I know. Ew. Ugh. Math is probably like the #1 reason why I could never be a game dev. I guess I could do like art or something. I really want to just jump 4 months into the future. What do you guys think? Take the tilt mechanism off the gas lift and then replace the tilt mechanism? That sounds fun! It doesn't really. Man, every time that I've gotten an office chair, with the exception of this chair, like, was the easiest chair I've ever put together. But normally, putting the bases on lining them up and trying to screw the base like into the cushion or whatever has been some of like the biggest hassles ever. Because it just seems like it always like I'll get it lined up and then go to like screw it in and it'll like slide out of place. And just craft a Harlequin, your first one? Hell yeah! Did you get a good GA on it? Pew, pew. It'll save you from having to buy a whole new chair, true. Hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, exclamation secret lab. JK, JK. And what?
That must be here for a reason. I should see if they're around.
Did I show you what happened in my old chair? Maybe? I don't think so. I don't think so. Were you leaning back too far? Were you taking a nap in your chair and it like just snapped or what? I I still remember several times in my office chair at my old job, I'd be leaning back too far, like just like working or watching YouTube videos or something, and the next thing I know, the chair just like pops, and then all of a sudden, like the entire weight of the chair is plummeting backwards to the ground. I'm just like, nothing to see here, folks. Open door? You DM with a picture? Oh boy. Did it result in a Justin on the floor? Oh, I did see that picture. Yeah. Yeah, how did that happen? Got GA max life and armor. Nice. Oh, a 2 GA. Hell yeah. I'm guessing you're probably going to try to masterwork the cooldown reduction. That seems like the most popular one to go for. There's just absolutely zero rigidity in the chair. Well, that's not great. Diarrhea.
It's over.
35% cooldown. Nice. So I guess the experience comes more from the boss than it does the turn-in. Okay. Alright, so we want to go here now. Thing on the bottom of the chair that controls house. Yes. Doom, 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 doom. That makes sense. Hopefully.
Ransack room monument.
Hopefully the repairs go well.
Looks abandoned.
Oh. World boss in 3? Aw, shit.
The mistakes of my past will be paid in your blood, grave robber.
Talk faster, dude. I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's okay. Sounds kind of scary. Who farted? I bet it was Psychosta.
Quite the challenge.
Don't want to go that way. Is that enough or do I need more? Whee!
Thank you.
Alright, where's the thingy? Over here? Okay. Oh, damn. I've dropped a lot of frames today. I wonder why. That's not good. I need to move.
You can still use these.
What is this song? So this is the used. It's called The Bird and the Worm.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah,
Come
I
back
like the
soon.
used. Okay. Where now? We did all three there. Did all three here. We can do this one next. Oh, that's a long journey. We'll go here. Whoops. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go here. Meow. I don't even remember what the stronghold is. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Bandits. I should be
Happy New Year. What's up, Master Grogu? How you doing?
Force will have your head on a pike.
Yeah, I don't need to go up there. Let my Hydras do all the work.
I could use someone like you on my crew.
I don't run with bandits.
Then die!
Bow, 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 bow.
It is done.
Nice. Ooh, amulet. What I get? Lockrins. All right, so we're gonna go boop boop boop, and go here to the Temple of Rot. I didn't know they put my bathroom in this game. That's kind of gross, Riz. Ooh, hi. It's a Merle. I have zero recollection of any of this. What's up, dude? Wait, who's that? Who are you? I want to jump in one of his hands. Okay, why can I not open that gate?
Over here! Help! Help, please!
Right above. A stench. How long they worshipped this corpse.
You trespassed into the temple of the great...
Help! I beg you!
If I remember right, this was the dungeon that Rax was exploiting to get like level 60 in like 2 hours or something back in the day. Or maybe that was level 100 back then. I don't remember. But I do vaguely remember this now. What are we looking for? Ah, I see. I sees.
Over here! Help!
That reminds me, when the new expansion comes out, we're gonna have even more strongholds to do.
Tear our guest apart! Over here! Help!
Alright. We need a Lockrins? Not really. Boop.
Fight hard, eh?
We're gonna go here. And then we're going that one. Bam, 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 bam. Gumbo! Speaking of Mage Clan, got a Mage Clan signet. I really do hope that eventually we get a use for white items. That Roger Cube could be the place. Could be the place. Blue items too, and yellows. Aesthetically, I think this is my favorite stronghold. What up, Animal Farm? How you doing? Doom, 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 doom. The voice blow. Chillin' finally got DT Rogue running. Annoying to build, is it? I did DT once, but I didn't get very far with it. I made it to endgame, but I think I was only Torment 1. Maybe 2. Never been a big Rogue guy, but they're alright, they're alright. I say that every time I do end up playing one, though, I end up having a lot more fun than I think I was going to, so maybe I like them more than I think. But very masterwork and GA dependent. So the nice thing is that like masterworking now is basically free. Like you're almost guaranteed to get like the exact role that you want now, which is nice. It's just a matter of how long you're willing to re-roll it. Same with tempering. Like tempering, you're like pretty much guaranteed to get the greater affix you want now. Sick. Almost too easy. But I have a feeling the expansion is going to change up the crafting game a lot. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting a cube, I think. I think.
That came from the
What am I doing? You really like this feature, but you feel like it's too easy? Yeah. Like, I kind of wonder if this is, like, the equivalent of, like, Season 4 from before Festival of Hatred. Like, when they gave us the masterworking and tempering changes, like, everything felt crazy. And then once the expansion came out, they kind of, like, brought everything back down to earth a little bit. But, like, before the expansion comes out, they want to let us kind of go nuts. But then again, Sanctifying is... I love Sanctifying. Like, I understand why some people don't like it, but it's my favorite thing that they did. Like, I love the risk reward. What pushes this build over the top? So I haven't really gotten into the end game with it yet, so I don't personally know. I'm just kind of going with the flow for now. But I've heard that it's supposed to be really good, and I've always liked lightning builds on the Sorc. Yeah, we're almost into endgame. Where I'm so turned around. Where am I? Okay. So we gotta go here. Was the highest pit I've cleared. So on my Paladin, I did a 105. But I've never really been a big pit pusher. I've never really cared. As long as I can level my glyphs, I'm happy. First time you haven't had to look up a build guide to get to Torment 4? Hell yeah. You love it, you're just unlucky because you're only chasing one aspect. Gotcha. What should you do after finishing the story? So, okay, so when you say the story, do you mean the original campaign or do you mean the Vessel of Hatred campaign? Because there's slightly different answers depending on if you have the expansion or not. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, are you seasonal or non-seasonal? How do you rerun DLC campaign? So when you're starting a new character, one of the last pages in the options, there's a campaign state like menu in the top left corner that you have to click into, and you can choose what you want to do. Why'd you just get super tired? Happens. You quit PoE 2, you're done? Uh-oh. I'm wild for doing Sorc hardcore. Am I? I don't know. Sorc's always been my favorite. You tried Rogue, really enjoyed it, but not enough to keep playing, unfortunately. Gotcha. Yeah, Rogue's never been one of my favorites. Like, it's okay. Fine. Oh, I went to the wrong waypoint. You've got the same build on Sorc. 90 is the highest you've done. You're trying to get 100 plus with ease. Yeah, so, like, I'm only level 57 right now, so we got a ways to go before I'm pushing the pit, but quit because you couldn't experience the full season due to not having DLC. Gotcha. I mean, you can do everything except for a couple of the optional things in the season journey. But, I mean, they definitely want everybody to get the expansion. Sorc and Rogue are your favorite classes? Yeah, Sorc is my favorite. I think Barb is my number 2. And then Druid and Paladin are, like, really close to number 3. Gotta play Paladin before they nerf it? You should. In theory, you miss out on 25% of power because you can't do anything with Andariel. True. True. Well, I mean, do you really miss out on power, though? I don't even remember what the Andariel ones give. 30% movement speed. 20% increased resist. That doesn't really sound like power to me. It was the pizza? Could be. But yeah, like the way that I look at it, like I understand why people don't want to spend money on expansion, but if they do an expansion roughly every year and a half, if you do break it down, like they could do it like a monthly fee, and if you broke that down, like the expansion cost divided by how many months the expansion lasts, it works out to $2.22 a month. I don't know. For me, that's worth it. Wish you would have bought the DLC when it was on sale before they announced the new DLC. It goes on sale all the time. And then also, if you would have bought the old DLC before the new one got released, you wouldn't have the new one. But now, if you buy the new one, you get both for the same price. So I don't know. All that said, there's a good chance between now and the expansion release, there's a good chance I'll probably be giving away a couple more copies of it.
What is this?
Hopefully the game lasts as long as D3, and you can get back into it when the time is right. I think it's going to be going for a while still. I still think we have at least, like, after the Lord of Hatred, I still think we're going to get, like, 3 more expansions. And it seems like they're shooting for every year and a half or so. Like, my gut says we're going to get this new expansion in April. And then I think in September, we're going to get the next one announced at BlizzCon, although it's going to be less, like, more of a teaser, like they first did with the fly-through through Nahantu. And then we'll get, like, the full release for that one the following... Probably another October release. Something like that. Like, I think we got more information initially with this one because it's so much closer to release than the original announcement. What up, Dutch?
Subject 23.
Yeah, my gut says we're gonna get the next one announced in September.
From the dead of
We
the
going
city.
green?
Like all of the corpses here, 20-piece tissue appears flush with the demonic ether. What's going on here?
How's the Sorc? So far, so good. We're almost level 60. So yeah, calling it right now, the next expansion after Lord of Hatred is going to be called Jar of Destruction. Heard it here first. Heard it here first.
She was looking for those bricks. I will scour them all.
I wasn't ready for that.
The research is almost done. I need more time.
Thank you. Much better. Hey! Turn those back off. Oh god. Wait. Why didn't it work? I don't know why it didn't work. That's weird. Here, I'll do it manually. I don't know why that didn't work. Sugar Daddy Dutch, ayo. Thank you for the money, gun. I'm really curious why that didn't work, though. Where's that effect? There. That's still active. It should have worked. I don't know. I'm so glad they brought this area back from Diablo 3. It tickled my nostalgia. Oh.
It is done.
Oh, where'd that come from? I'm allergic to this place, apparently. I made my eye twitch. All right. Go do this one. Almost streaking? Heck yeah. I can see his butt. Meow. Did I do anything besides sleep? I worked. Yeah, after stream yesterday, I watched Stranger Things. I went to bed. I woke up for work, and then I worked. And by work, I mean I laid on the couch because there were 0 tickets all day. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I think the best part of AEW right now is Rod Strong, and I have not watched AEW in years. I'll take your word for it, though. How long do I play that game? I've played it since it came out. I still want to know what the hell this hole is for. Like, this has to be something, right? Has it always been fiery like this? Or is that newer? I feel like I don't remember it being like that. That's what she said? Shit, probably. No, I saw it. I see it. Quig said that too. For some reason, I'm seeing it, but you guys aren't seeing it. I saw you say streaking. So, is this what happens after Taco Bell? Maybe. So you can usually see it in the mini shop. Oh, on my overlay. Oh yeah, maybe that broke. I can still see it though. Yeah, it does look like it broke on there. Interesting. The one I read from, though, I do see it. Maybe I need to make a version of the one that I read from to put there instead. Maybe. Maybe. How do I do this? All right, gotta go this way.
What's going on?
Ordered the high priest to seal it.
Man, ever since I sneezed, now my eye's bugging me. It's Kid's birthday today. Smoking Ribs just wanted to continue to streak. Hell yeah. Have a rib for me. That sounds delicious right now.
This jewel looks like part of a key. There must be more pieces.
Do 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 do. Okay, why is this guy not currently attackable? Oh, got it. Open.
It's over.
Nice. 58. Yeah, we probably could have unlocked Torment a while ago, but that's okay. On hardcore, better safe than sorry. Cool. Where now? We got all of those done. We got all of those done. So it's just down here. That one. That one. Okay. So we're almost just down to the Nahantu ones. No, I don't want a PvP. I wonder how many people in hardcore in this game have wandered through the PvP areas not realizing that it was a PvP area and just got eaten alive. Okay. Whoop.
Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's this one. Okay. I remember this one.
Masonry stained with residual magics. Aftermath of an arcane explosion.
Do 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 do. What am I clicking on? Okay. Cool.
This is madness. We will not survive. We'll sacrifice ourselves before our home.
Let's go.
It's over.
All right. Flame lover. Cool. So just the Nahantu ones left, I believe. Kachuk. These are definitely the ones that I've done the least. I think I've done them all twice, maybe 3 times. What up, Lorenzo? How you doing? Man, I'm so excited to go to Skovos. It's just such a pretty area, from the concept art that we've seen. Doing well. How's the build going? So far, so good. It's still very much a leveling version that hasn't really, like, converted into Crackling energy yet, but right now it's pretty much a glorified Hydra build still. But we'll get there soon. I guess we'll do this. Timmy, close your chesticle. Wait, what? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Gabo! By the way, do I need the new expansion for Season 11, or is it just benefit of using Paladin early? Yeah, it's just Paladin early. You're never getting a Purified drop. You give up once you hit 250? Uh-oh. But yeah, you never need expansions for seasons in this game. Like, you'll miss out on some of the activities sometimes, but like if you need to go to like Cross Under City or whatever. But you can always play every season without the expansion. I assume that's going to be still true when Lord of Hatred comes out. Like, you'll be missing out on a little bit of power from rune words and a couple extra Paragon points stuff that they give you, but it's pretty minor. Is Vessel of Hatred going free? It is going to be included with Lord of Hatred. So if you buy Lord of Hatred, you get Vessel of Hatred included.
These people are being slaughtered.
But I am curious, like, is that going to be the model going forward to where, like, if they do a third expansion, are you going to get both of them for free, or will they eventually roll Vessel of Hatred into the base game? That's what I thought they were going to do. Just make it to where you only have to buy the newest one and the previous ones become core. You bought Vessel of Hatred because you wanted the Spiritborn and also the runes made a big difference on damage output? Yeah. Like, it's not significant, but it does make a difference if you care about, like, maxing your character out. The runes, the mercenaries, and those couple extra skill points and Paragon points that you get.
Killing me when they had the chance.
We need to regroup. Count the dead.
Stay back.
It's a spec who can't ride a mountain bike very well. I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? Bam, 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 bam. It's a sorcerer who can't ride a mount very well. Ah, that makes more sense. I was so confused. You're waiting for the game to finish downloading on your pop's laptop so you can test it. Hopefully it runs it. I tried installing it on my old piece of shit laptop. It did not go so well.
That'll teach the bastards. Vermin slunk back off his duty.
The idea of expansion used to hit me wrong way. Used to hit you the wrong way, but after spending probably 700 odd hours on a $40 expansion, you get it now? Yeah. Like, I get why people are frustrated that we have to pay for expansions and stuff, but it's like, for how much content they give, like, I think it's worth it. Like, you can play these games forever if you want to. And like I had a bunch of people commenting about like how like, well, we got the Paladin for free back in Diablo 2, and I'm like, well, no, you didn't. You bought Diablo 2 to play the Paladin. Now you have to buy Lord of Hatred to play the Paladin this time. Like, the same. It was just, then it was the base game. Now it's the expansion. The old man got himself an Asus gaming laptop, Lappy, running an AMD R9 5900HX 4060 Ti. Nice. That should be okay. You're stuck on pit 80. You can't get the damage output right now. Have you leveled up your glyphs a decent amount? Like at least to 15, if not to 46. I guess if you're stuck at 80, you should be able to get them to 46 to get the legendary upgrade. That would help a lot. Better than your PC back home. Man, yeah, I need an update. They're 25. Okay, yeah, I would keep working on those if you need to squeak out a little bit more power, and then just like make sure all your tempers and masterworks are good, that you're enchanting off the bad stats and putting on better stats and all that stuff. Make sure your gems are upgraded. Maybe go through all of your legendary powers. Make sure you've upgraded to the highest version that you have. I know there's been times where like I'll have one that's at like 15%, and I have in my codex a 30% version or whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah, that would have helped.
funny mistake I made this season was all 500 glyphs were 1 point under the requirement. Oh, so you stopped at 45? Smooth. Would you rate the Dust Devil spin to win with work with Barb in season 11? So I'm not a huge build guy, so I don't really know. I haven't played Barb this season. Dust Devils usually are pretty strong. Whenever I did Dust Devils, though, I always did the double strike, double swing version. I never really did the whirlwind version. I've never really liked whirlwind in this game. I know some people do, but I always felt it felt like kind of clunky. But it's probably viable. What up, Moose? Oh. It's going pretty good. How you doing? All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? No, like how it says you need 25 int. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. Happy New Year's to you as well. Or as I've been saying all day, Happy Moo Year. Honestly, though, the fact that we are getting the Herodric Cube in 2026, it could be the year of the Secret Cow level. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Started a lunging strike build for Barb. It's still good. Yeah, lunging strike's always pretty solid. Need a better one-handed mace for and for offhand. They just don't have damage. Gotcha. Bring me with you to the cows because I already know I will not do all the steps required for it. So I'm really hoping that they don't make people do all of that stuff that I've done. Like, I hope that, like, once a handful of people do it, like, it opens up the event for everybody. I can't imagine they're going to make you do all that shit. But you never know. I think that stuff might just be like a... This is to teach people how to unlock it. Is Necro still hella OP in the game or not really? They're not as OP as they used to be. They're still good. They're just not, like, broken like they used to be. I'm, however, not really a big fan, so I couldn't tell you if they're good or not this season. Am I dropping frames? I have dropped a decent amount of frames, but it seems like it's been a little while since I have, but I don't know. Maybe. At some point, I dropped 11,000 frames this stream. I don't know how. That's a lot. Oh, wait. Maybe I am. Oh, it's dipping into red. I probably am. Yep, I am dropping frames right now. I don't know if that's on all platforms or just on Twitch. You're a Druid and Pally player. So yeah, those are some of my top favorites. Sorc and Barb are 1 and 2, but Druid and Paladin are right after them. Okay, now it's back in the green. Yeah, my internet kind of has been shit lately. I don't love it. I really should, like, reach out and complain. Been very smooth up until, like, a minute ago. Yeah. I need to move. Is it sad that, like, my internet being less stable lately is making me, like, strongly consider moving?
Come back soon, all right?
Like, my lease is going to be up here in a couple months. Alright, we'll go do this guy and save the dark one for later. For last. Timmy, I'm going to move into your basement. Do you have a basement? Make sure you're locked in somewhere with internet come April. Seriously.
Pardon me, stranger. Could you spare a moment to help me?
I need to find somebody with a basement. Just, like, take it over. No basements in Texas? That's how it is here, too, and I hate it. I miss basements. I should just, like, go rent my mom's basement from her. She has, like, pretty big basement and, like, nothing in it. Love your druids? Druids are fun. Just move in down there slowly and see if she notices. I mean, before I moved here, I was staying with her for a couple weeks because I was out of my previous place before I was ready to move. Dreadwolf is fun on Druid. Yeah, I know a couple people who they play Shred all the time. I usually go Pulverize personally. I like the big smashy Druid, but they both sound good. I wonder if they'll ever add another shapeshift form to Druid. My gut says no, but it's possible. I guess it depends. Like, if we do get 3 more expansions, maybe. I guess 4 more, including this current upcoming one. Who knows?
Some kind of poison. I need to stop this.
It's gonna be really funny if I finish all these strongholds, get to level 60, go to do a pit, die in the first pit. Could happen. What up, Caden? How you doing? Imagine like a lion and a rhino. Hell yeah. Honestly though, a druid shapeshifting into a rhino, that just makes me think of Ace Ventura 2. If you know, you know. Pretty good coming back to Canada on the 6th. Nice. You've been sent here? Who sent you here? I think I know. I have a feeling. Diablo 2 had fire spell sorted for the druid? Yeah, that's true. Fire druids were sick in D2. Been in Australia since November? Dang. How was that? I've always wanted to go to Australia. It always seems cool, other than the spiders. Holy shit. Happy New Year! May everything be great for you all. I haven't played in a long time. What should you play, Paladin or Spearborn? So if you've pre-ordered Lord of Hatred, the Paladin is really strong right now. So if you want to play something overpowered, go Paladin. Otherwise, I just recommend playing whatever sounds the most fun for you playstyle wise. You grew up here. The spiders are fine. Oh, okay. I've just seen some videos where people have these giant spiders in their house. I'm like, oh my god. You're told by Misha that you are the person to advise you on getting your stream to look fancy. Do you have anything in mind? You're the catch hand-sized spiders in a lunch container kind of guy? Me no like that. You're the burn down the house over a pinky-sized spider kind of guy. I don't know if I'd go that far in that direction either, but I'm somewhere in between those two, closer to Lorenzo. I'm the scream like a girl and then find something to throw at it. You'll be back at your main computer instead of your old 1060 or 50 GTX. Gotcha. Yeah, I usually run and try to find the nearest shoe, and then give it a good whack. I guess it depends how big it is. If it's not that big, then I'll just, I don't know. Sometimes I try to rescue them. I try to like scoop it up with some paper towel and let it free outside or something. But if it's big and scary looking, oh that shit's dying. Your bare bones on OBS right now you have the face obviously, but don't have like cool screen things that happen on follow. Reward redeemed. Gotcha. You're not super Twitch fluent, but if you got good direction to point me in to watch some videos on it, you recommend I do that too. Understand it's a bit involved. You're streaming, no worries. So I guess my first recommendation would be to figure out like how you want to do it. Like if you want just like alerts in the middle of your stream, or if you want like a contained like a bar that shows all your alerts or whatever. Like I used to have alerts like in the middle of my screen, then I moved them to like the bottom right corner, and now everything is just self-contained in this bar below me because I wanted to clean things up and simplify it. So it really just depends what you're looking for. As far as like YouTube channels to watch, I used to watch a lot of Alpha Gaming, which then turned into Senpai Gaming. However, lately he's mostly just like a tech reviewer. Nutty does a lot of good like tutorials on YouTube. Oh, an ad hits? Nice, beautiful. Ready for leaderboards? I mean, it's cool that they're adding them, but I'm not a competitive person, so I don't really care. I'll probably dabble, but I don't expect to get much. You're back now? Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, Nutty is a good one. Nutty does a lot of good tutorials on like how different software works and different streaming stuff. Also, Senpai Gaming is pretty good. Used to be better. Now he's mostly a tech reviewer, but he used to do a lot more with like tools and stuff. You want to see him attempt it? I mean, I'll definitely attempt it for sure. What up, Big Oof? Every time I see that, I immediately think of Bidoof, the Pokemon. But is the tower going to be like the thing in Diablo 3, the blue guy that would speak to? Can't think of the name. So like the challenge rifts? No. I mean, kind of, sorta, but it's not going to be like a preset locate or like layout anymore. It's going to be more like Greater Rift. Like the pit is basically going to be Nephilim rifts, and the tower is going to be like Greater Rifts. But they said that because the pit is coming out, sorry, because I always confuse them, because the tower is coming out and it's going to be much more standardized, it's going to open them up to make the pit more interesting. So that'll be fun to see what they do with that. It's going to be so hard to play anything other than Pally this season. I would expect that when the tower comes out, the Pally will get a nerf. I don't think it's going to be dramatic, but I do think they will get nerfed. However, each class is going to have independent leaderboards as well. What's your guess for the other class that's coming? So I did put out YouTube videos on it. My original guess was that it was going to be the Oracle, because the two factions that Scovos is known for is the Amazons and the Oracles. We've already done Amazons. Amazons are historically always all female, so the Oracle would be like a new, fresh take, and it wouldn't have that that issue. Not really an issue, but something they would have to like rework the lore for. However, looking more into it, doing some research into like a leak that happened a couple of years ago, I'm now thinking Oracle and Amazon might be the new mercenaries that we get, and they might do something new completely, but we're all just guessing. No idea. Do you think they'll keep the Sanctify and the Prankster Nightmare Sigil, or is that only for the season? My gut feeling is that the Mythic Prankster will probably stay, although they might nerf it. Sanctification, I think it's going to be gone as it is currently, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them work it back in some way, like maybe as a Herodric Cube recipe or something. But who knows? But I think it's popular enough to where they will keep it. But I think right now, a lot of people don't like Sanctification because it still feels like bricking. I think the reason for that, though, is because there's not enough crafting in the game like there are in other games. Like PoE and Last Epoch have way more crafting options, so it doesn't feel as mandatory. So I think once we get the cube, if there's a bunch of new ways to craft here, then it would be a better option. It would fit better. But again, who knows? All right, so we are almost 60. It really does kind of feel like they tuned the strongholds to where, like, if you do them all at level 50, you will hit 60 when you finish them all, like, almost perfectly. All right, so we're going to keep all of these to look at those when I'm at 60. I want to salvage them. So we have one stronghold left. I could go discover that area, but I don't really care. But yeah, I'm actually planning on working on a new YouTube video talking about the Project Cube and what I hope from it, and also how I think like different systems could work with it. I'm still in the scripting process for that one, but hopefully this weekend I get that out. And then once I get that out, I feel like I'm going to be out of video ideas until we get more information. What up, Steamo Machine? How you doing? Man, I haven't been over here in a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the whole, the prankster thing. Like, I can't remember. Were the prankster dungeons around before the Goblin event started? Or did that start with the Goblin event? I honestly can't remember. Like, maybe they're just around during the Goblin event? Haven't gotten one Mythic Prankster dungeon yet. I got one of them. But yeah, they're pretty rare. They should be. They need to be.
Suffocating.
Alright, this dungeon, I kind of sort of remember it. You want one of those weighted hoodies? Same. I want a weighted hoodie and a weighted blanket. The comfort hoodie that I got, like, when they sent it to me, I was not expecting to live in it, and I wear it all the time. I think the best way is just to craft nightmare sigils. I mean, if you don't want to level up all of your divine gifts, then probably. Either crafting your own, or just like when you fight the seasonal version of Asmodan, he drops a lot of Nightmare Dungeon sigils, and that seems to be the best place for them, especially if you level up the divine gifts there. Like I think that's where I got mine, but I do know some people have said that they have successfully crafted them. Stronghold's so weird. I remember it being darker than this, though. You've crafted it and gotten dropped? Yeah. What up, what up, what up? How you doing, Taggett? Any cool guesses on what the new class is going to be? I have 2 YouTube videos out on that topic already. But, yeah, my initial feeling was that it was going to be the Oracle. But now I'm starting to think the Oracle and the Amazon are going to be the new mercenaries instead, and we're going to get a completely different class. But at the end of the day, we're all just guessing. There's so many theories, though. If you go look in, like, the comment section of my videos, so many people are guessing so many different things. But it's, like, it's exciting because, like people are excited to find out what it is. Like, people are genuinely excited about D4 again, which, for a while there, people were not thrilled with the game. So it makes me happy, as somebody who loves the game. Pick it up. Yeah, I can't wait till April. And honestly, I can't wait till February, because I'm pretty sure that's when they're announcing the new stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what that weirdness on the roadmap is hinting at. If it's not, I don't know what that was all about. Apparently the second new class is going to be potentially a darker willpower focused character. That's what it looks like. And I think Oracle would fit into that. But, like, at the same time, like, we have the silhouette for it. So, like, if that actually is the silhouette for the character, we could lean into some like getting some ideas from that. But at the same time, they could be pulling a Marvel on us, and that could actually not even be the silhouette for the new class. That could just be some random silhouette that they threw in there just to fuck with us. You play this map, we don't know how to pass. Yeah, this map is weird. It took me a long time to figure it out the first time I did it. But it's all about just carrying these lantern things to like the next podium. We put it in here. It's cliche, but you'd love to see Witch Doctor again. So it's funny, like so many people have been saying that. Like I always thought the Witch Doctor was cool, but like when Diablo 3 was still being active, like was still the active game, it was by far the least played character. And now so many people want it to be the Witch Doctor. So I'm just like, that's interesting. But I still personally feel like the Witch Doctor has too much overlap with the Necromancer and the Spearborn. All the Weighted Comfort hoodies are sold out till April. That's right. That's right. Misha ordered some and said that they weren't coming till April. You want the Demon Hunter? I think the Demon Hunter would be cool. I just think there's way too much overlap with the Rogue there. Okay, we're gonna go this way. P4 needs something totally different. Yeah, like I think that if we didn't get the Paladin, I could see a returning class, but I don't think they're gonna do 2 returning classes in the same expansion. Had to petition make Rogue great again. I mean, I think Rogues are still pretty okay. I haven't played one, but also something vampiric could be cool. So they had the Blood Knight in Immortal, and that was basically a vampire class. And a lot of people want that. A lot of people think that's what we're getting. I think that the Blood Knight would be really cool, but I think if we're gonna get that, it would make sense in the next expansion. Because I'm guessing we're gonna go to West March and Tristram. I thought that's where we were gonna go this time, but they decided to go to Skovos instead. What up, Nichols? So this is the leveling version of Crackling Energy. It's gonna change dramatically soon. I just hit max level. Have played Oracle in previous Diablo. We've never had an Oracle in a previous Diablo game ever. It would be a brand new class of the series, which is another reason why I think we might get it. But I also don't know if it really makes sense gameplay-wise. Like, lore-wise, it makes a lot of sense, but gameplay-wise, I'm not sure. You would want a demon-like character like the demon in the den you can hire. So Aldkin, yeah. So that was one thing that when I put out my most recent video, I noticed that one of the previous mercenaries that they had planned for Vessel of Hatred originally was called a mongrel based on the leak. And when you look into what mongrel folk are, they kind of look like what Aldkin is, and they also kind of fit the silhouette. So it's possible they turn that into a new class. I'm not getting my hopes up for that, but it's possible. What Oracle am I talking about? So in the lore of Diablo, the Skovos Isles are known for 2 groups, the Amazons and the Oracle. Like that's the 2 factions in the Skovos Isles. And we've already had Amazons in previous Diablo games, so I'm thinking an Oracle class could make sense. But we're just guessing. We have no idea. We need this. Let's not die here. What am I doing? What are we doing? Right. Okay, we did it. Which Diablo had Amazon? 2. Okay.
Option is fading.
They're okay, but no pushes. Really just one class, which has been Death Trap for like 3 seasons. Gotcha. I know Dance of Knives was good, at least for leveling. I don't know how it is in endgame though. Season though, you might reach 300. Almost got it when Spearborn came out. Now 270 this season. Hell yeah, get it. Yeah, I've never done the 300 push. I know some people do it like every season. I don't know. They're crazy people. I think the highest I ever got was like 265. So we are Paragon now.
Not like I used to anyway. You take care now.
It's a grind. Christmas break has helped. Nice. You're out. Good night. Oh, I'm Riz. I don't go by Jay. Jay is not my name. I am Ryan or Riz. Either one's fine. You're gonna check out season 11 when you're up, and we can chat when you're online again. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna switch out some stuff. 750, 750, 750 bag. Cool. 701, 730, 730. Riz Lore King. I don't know about all that. What up, Mike? How you doing? All right. So we're gonna melt all these down. Full send. AFKing on Amazon. Nice. Hell yeah. All right. So let's go to Kyovashad. All right. So we need the endgame transition build. Actually, let's look up the Crackling Energy endgame build specifically. Sorc endgame. Where is it? There it is. I feel like this season is some enticing because you can get absolutely broken gear. Yeah, Sanctification's nut. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we need to respec all this. Okay, so we're going 1 here. 4 here. Interesting. Going 5 here. Going this way now. 3 there. 1 there. Cool. Going 1 here. Boom, boom. We're losing Hydra. Cast Armor's awesome, not sanctifying. They're doing some good ones now. Yeah. The seasons have definitely improved since they moved away from the seasonal powers every season, for sure. Hopefully they continue in that direction. I can't wait to find out about season 12. What up, Hazy? How you doing? Yeah, between season 12 coming out a month and a half before the expansion, and then the whole ass expansion coming out, like, it's so weird if we get season 12 and then they still, like, they drop the expansion in the middle, or are we just going to get a short season 12? Because, like, I can't imagine the skill tree reworks coming in the middle of a season. That would be weird. But it's possible. Alright, so we're going here. 3 there. 1 there. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. We're going 5 unstable current. Here. 3 there, 3 there, and then going energy confirm. Paragon. Gotta go soon. Hopefully you'll catch later. Am I doing anything else? I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer today. Because I have to go to bed soon for work in the morning. Because I work a really stupid work schedule. Did I have a good New Year? I didn't do nothing. I worked this morning. But I watched Stranger Things, so that was fun. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming a completely different genre, probably just for the day, because I was given a code to try a game called Star Rupture a day before it's officially released. Or not a day, a couple days. So that sounds fun. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And then I'll probably be back to the ARPG grind this weekend. I'm probably going to sprinkle in some PoE2 at some point also. You don't know how you unfollow? That's weird. It happens. Sometimes by accident, sometimes on purpose. I don't know. Okay. Democracy always needs spreading? Huh? Alright, so go here. Rotate, rotate, boom. Girlfriend and I are about to do the last 4 episodes of Stranger Things. It's a wild ride. Is it traditional to eat a certain meal on New Year's Day where you are? Not really, no. Oh, Helldivers. Gotcha. Binged the first half last night. Yeah, it was good. I feel like they could have ended it better, but it was pretty good. How's it going? Pretty good. How you doing, Kevin? The southeastern states have a tradition to eat a specific... What do you eat? I mean, I grew up in Michigan and I live in California now, but we never had any special foods. I mean, like a lot of places will do like I don't even know. I'm trying to remember. Did we ever have special foods? Not really. It's got a 4GA Griswolds. Hell yeah. Cornbreads, collard greens. Gotcha. Michigan, what up? Yeah, I lived in Michigan up until I was 24. Then I moved to California. Lived here for 15 years. Then moved back to Michigan for 3 years. And then I came back out here like 2 years ago. Back out to California. And in case you're doing the math, yes, I'm old. Greens for financial luck? I see. That's cool. I like that. Wait, what kind of luck is the black eyed peas for? To like not get black eyes? Or general good luck, I believe, for peas? Interesting. Alright, so what do we need? We need concentration. We need over here. Whose starter build did I use? I use the Max Roll Crackling Energy version by Panda Glassjaw. Alright, so concentration goes on the helm. Might goes on the chest.
That's a good omen.
Shivering goes on the glove. Mind's Awakening goes on the pantaloons. We have that already. Okay, cool. Boots, we need Bounding Conduit. I don't think I've found that yet. I think we're using the same build. Also use Max Roll. Yeah, I usually use Max Roll for leveling, and then in the end game, sometimes I'll switch to Mobalytics. Just depends on how it's feeling, I guess.
It seems your prayers have been answered. Until next time.
I don't know this song. I know most Tenacious D songs. I don't know this one though. Elemental Constellation. Okay, and then Shredding Blades. I don't know if I have that one yet. I do. Cool. And then we need Seated in Control. I believe I have both of those. Cool. We do have them all now. What is this song? Alright, I also need to change these so we can put Teleport and Lightning Spear. Still grinding for that Grandfather Sanctification on your pally? Get it! You're gonna get it real soon, I have a feeling. I feel it. For you. Me and that person both? Hell yeah. Get it. Yeah, I'm doing a hardcore Sorc. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Alright, Seer. Gar. And then Neo Seh. Neo? Nope. Seh? Yeah. So put that here. Actually, no. Best of luck, you're gonna shift to hardcore too once you finish your pally. Yeah, I felt pretty done with my pally, so I wanted to mix it up. Okay, so now we need a good... What's a good alternate for this? Instead of Neo, which is avoid health damage while fighting. So something that happens often. We could do that one. No, we already used that one. Evade, maybe. 2 mobility skills, ultimate skill. Drink a health potion. Like the crowd control, we'll try that. See how it works. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What skills do you recommend for leveling a Sorc? So for almost every Sorc leveling build on max roll, Hydra. Hydra will carry you. Hydra and the Fireball enchant will carry you for leveling. Once you get into endgame, though, that's where it gets a little spicier. Okay, so we need... Destroy those. Topaz, boom. Hate it, you always catch the end of my streams to work graveyards. Hopefully soon, my work schedule should be changing to be about 3 hours later, which would probably cause me to stream a few hours later at the end. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Come
Okay.
back and see us.
So now, you'll tune in for sure? Hell yeah. And also, I do always have my VODs available on, you can watch them horizontal on Twitch or vertical on YouTube if you want to. I know it's not the same as being able to talk directly, but, you know, it's something. Hydra got too much OP last season. You did 110 pit in around 2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. All right. So helmet, we want max life, which is great for hardcore. Perfect roll, first try. GG. Chest, we're going max life also. Awesome. .38's good enough for me. Okay, gloves, we're going shock, critical strike chance. Boom. 3.8, we can do better than that. 4.4, I'm happy with that. Pants. Pants are already done. We need new pants. Need new pants. All right.
Wanderer? Perfect.
That'll do, pig. So we needed Mind's Awakening on the pants. You upgraded from the basic D4 to full content. Can you show me where to get the mercenary? Yeah. So you do have to start the Vessel of Hatred campaign before you can unlock it. But once you do that, you get it at the Mercenary's Den, which is right here. You've been working on an Aerostorm build. Just started it. Rogue's only level 50. Aerostorm. Interesting. You'll have to let me know how that goes. But yeah. You, when you're... Yeah, there's a quest that takes you there. It's pretty early in the expansion campaign, too. It'll take you right there. And, like, you'll have to unlock all the mercenaries. They each have individual quest lines. But if you speed through it, you can finish the entire expansion campaign in, like, 4 or 5 hours. That's pretty good. I had fun with it. The ending was questionable, but... Rogues are the safest on hardcore. You think so?
You can take what's left.
You got the CD cooldown to 20 seconds so far and still have a lot of CD gear to get. Gotcha. With our new uniques you saw it on Woody's YouTube. Gotcha. Yeah, Woody loves his rogues. Like, I like them, but I don't love them. They're okay. Alright, pants, we need max life. Good. Anything that I can get max life, I am in. 34 is a decent roll. 41's a better roll. Hell yeah. Quick question. The old renown system is gone, and now we do the quest stuff to get our extra SP and PP. Yeah, so if you're playing Eternal Realm, you still do renown, but on the seasonal, yeah, you get it through the season journey. That is correct. You just want to blot out the sun with arrows? Do it. You have middle-aged man reflexes. You can rogue no more. I also have middle-aged man reflexes. The rogue's not that bad, though. Come back to your question. Wait, what did I say? Is it the same as D3s? The mercenary can equip items and get full benefits for character. No. Currently, mercenaries do not have any gear. they do get, so any gear that you have on your character, mercenaries do get the bonuses from them, like cooldown reduction and stuff, I believe. But mercenaries, instead of getting gear, so like you get one main mercenary who has a skill tree like this, and then you can also earn rapport, which just gives you like gear and stuff every once in a while. And then you get a reinforcement, which you can assign one of their abilities to like a special ability that they have, and like that's like a every once in a while, like when you trigger it, they will pop in and do something and then leave. But they do not have gear currently. Now they might update that system in the future, but right now they don't have gear. But yeah, I always thought, like, because mercenaries were geared in Diablo 2 and 3, like, I think it's cool that they're trying something different, but I hope that that's something that they do bring in to extend that feature in the future. Like, because if you open up the mercenary tab, like, they do have skill tab, rapport tab, it would be very easy for them to add an equipment tab there. In your opinion, what is better? Lots of physical resist or lower all elemental resistance? Honestly, at the end of the day, whatever gives you the higher toughness number is usually going to be better. Although, if you're fighting something with very specific, like, resistances, like, if you do, like Beast in the Ice, cold resist might be better or something like that. But, like, generally, whatever gives you the highest toughness score is going to be better now. But I haven't dabbled too much with that. They don't really seem to have too much of an impact. The mercenaries, they really don't. They really, like, Variana gives you, like, a little bit of an attack speed bonus. Like, Rahir gives you a little bit more survivability, but... Have I played new Paladin? Yeah, I love Paladin. It is a little overtuned right now. I definitely think it will get nerfed a little bit at some point, but it's a lot of fun to play it. So right now, Sorc is still my favorite, then probably Barb, and then I think Druid and Pally are kind of tied for third. All right, so where are we going here? Weapon, we need Shocking Impact. That's here. Perfect roll first time. Hell yeah. Can I add you and bring me to the mythic goblins that I see on YouTube? So I don't have any keys for that currently. They are pretty rare. I've only found one so far this season. It's a pretty rare drop. You're running Crackling Sorcerer, but you're still dying too much on T3 or 80k toughness. Yeah, I mean, Sorcs are always kind of squishy. Generally speaking, you're just going to want to play a little safer if you're dying a lot. I mean, make sure that you're going for... like as much survivability as you can on the Paragon boards and through your tempers and stuff, maybe. But yeah, Sorcs, you gotta play them a little more carefully. I don't have any like specific examples since I haven't played Crackling beyond Paragon 2. Wait. Oh, okay. I need movement speed. I was like, I'm looking at the wrong spot here, aren't I? 15? 15. 15? 15. I'll take 14.9. I'm happy there. True feels like it got broken now. Had Ancestral times 4 chest armor picked up gave me. I'm sorry, wait, what? And an Ancestral times 4... Oh, a 4 GA. Gotcha. Gave you 21.2 minus toughness with same affect. Interesting. That I'm not sure. It could have been the implicit, maybe? I don't know. A chest armor. They don't really have implicits, do they? It's just armor. I don't know. That's weird. Just a thought. Just want an opinion. Hear me out. A hunter class would be dope. So when you say hunter, you mean like a World of Warcraft hunter, like a pet class? Because that's basically the druid, like a druid with a bow. Have I played Norse for the Wicked? I sure have. Yesterday, the CEO of that company blocked me on Twitter. Oh, have I played that game? I love the game. That guy, though, he's a piece of work. Anyways, found a 4 GA one-handed sword on your druid with all the best stats on it. Hell yeah, congrats. Yeah, so like a hunter would be cool. I feel like right now, though, there's probably too much overlap with other classes. What did I do? So the last couple days, he's been having a hissy fit on Twitter, going after like all kinds of people, like just talking about how like basically Diablo 4 and Path of Exile 2 are shit games and how his game is so much better. Like just like it just looks very unprofessional. And like I think his game is great. Don't get me wrong, but just like putting like shitting on other games to try to make your game look better especially when you're like a much smaller company, just looks really weird. And I saw somebody else talking about it, and I just kind of chimed in because like a month ago, him and I had a conversation about like monetization in games on Twitter, and I just said like yeah, we had a conversation about this, and like he's like been putting out these weird tweets, and I linked to one of them, and next thing I know, he blocked me. So I'm just like, whatever. He's good at throwing out insults towards other people, but he can't take a little bit of criticism. Yikes. Anyways. They won't stop comparing? You mean, get a life, let us enjoy both? Yeah, exactly. Riz has a hater, apparently. I never thought it would be a CEO of a huge gaming company, but, you know, whatever. Fun fact, I'm also in their creator program for that game. We'll see if that lasts. Anyways. So what you're reading in the Oracle is that they aren't allowed to be warriors. So the Oracles... I don't know if it's that they're not allowed to be. They're just a very different group of people. Good in my book? Hell yeah. We have money. Let us spend. You broke. We're not. So stop talking about money. Yeah. Like I don't love the monetization practices that modern games do. Like, but it is what it is. Like, as long as they're not selling power, I don't care. Like, he always goes back to how they, like, Diablo sold a $65 mount. And, like, that shouldn't be okay to be in the game. And, like, if they just sold a $65 mount, I would agree. But that $65 mount also came with $70 worth of platinum that you could then buy, like, a bunch of battle passes with or a bunch of cosmetics with. So I pointed out that, like, it wasn't a fair criticism. But... like, if your argument is that there should just be no microtransactions in games, period, that's fine. I get that. I wouldn't argue with that. But, like, I don't know. Just, it's a very... it's just not the world we live in anymore, sadly. Like, he's living in, like, a fantasy world. I don't know. Like, I hope his game does well, but, you know. Anyways. You love both games. Pewie's also... Pewie's great. Diablo's great. No Rest for the Wicked's great. But yeah, that guy, he's got a stick lodged very deeply in his butthole. We want familiar duration, not damage. He'll start charging for transmogs in 3 months. He won't. He won't. If he did, it would be hilarious, but I don't see that happening. RS is getting rid of their RuneScape is getting rid of microtransactions. I didn't even realize they had any. I assume that's what RS is. I've never played it. I've installed it twice, and I logged in for like 30 seconds. I'm like, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, so what do we got? We did this one. That's good. 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 Okay. Just did a Google, and it says oracles are the males in Amazon culture. So I think an oracle can be both. I think. So the Death Ravens are the male equivalent of the Amazons, but the Death Ravens stay on the Isles to protect the Scovos Isles, where the oracles, I believe, can be both. I think. But I'm not sure about that. What happened, Rabbit? You absolutely love No Rest for the Wicked. You love Diablo 4 and PoE 2. Diablo 4 scratches your nostalgia itch. No Rest for the Wicked with the art style and gameplay. Yeah, I love that game. And I'm really kind of sad about how everything went down. Because, like, I want to play that game. But after the way that he handled that, like, I kind of don't want to support the game anymore. So I'm kind of torn. What's the secret character? That's we've been talking about that the last couple of days. Nobody really knows. My guess originally was the Oracle. But now I'm starting to think the Oracle might be a mercenary option along with the Amazons. But personally, I think it's going to be a new class of Diablo we've never seen before. I think it makes sense. Oracle male, Amazon female could be the first gender. It could be. It just depends what story they're trying to tell, really. Which game? I guess it depends what we've been kind of bouncing around. We've been bouncing around all over the place. What is that question related to? The game that I was talking about that was like really good? Oh, the other game is No Rest for the Wicked. So it's like a Souls-like ARPG, and the game is great, but their CEO is a big crybaby on Twitter, and yeah, he's been pissing a lot of people off and making their game look kind of not as good as it should be. Like, the game should stand alone. Like, it should stand on its own. The game is incredible, but it's a bad look when your CEO is just like shaming streamers for playing other games that are similar because like they're not exactly the same vision as his game. It was weird. Anyways, let's masterwork. Okay, so we're out of Obdicite there. Upgrade what we can.
Unexpected.
Okay, so we're out there. Oh, enchant. What do we want here? Life on hit, int max life. So we can roll off the damage percent and get either int or crit damage. Not int. Life on hit or crit damage. There we go. Guys just jealous like Toxic Girlfriend. Like, it's weird because like his game is so good. You need my playlist? So if you're on TikTok, I don't have a good way to get to it. You can go to playlist.rizarj.com, or you can come to my Twitch and type !playlist in chat, or you can get it on my Discord. It's just a Spotify playlist. Yeah, like really just like let the game speak for itself because it's such a cool game. It's such a pretty game. Super fun to play. But that guy is a piece of work. Do you farm goblins? It became annoying. So I was just doing the Nightmare Dungeon sigils. The what are they called? Chat, help me. What are they called? The ones that give you a ton of goblins. Yeah, there's one of the sigils. It's one of the legendary ones. Just gives you a bunch of goblins in it. Can't remember what it's called. Treasury Breach? Treasure Breach. Treasure Breach. Really good for goblins. How do you get them? You can just craft them or find them. It rolls randomly on Nightmare Dungeon sigils. It's not that rare. Cooldown reduction sounds good, probably. Yeah. We don't need Arc Lash on pants. I mean, we don't need a lot of this stuff. But definitely don't need that. Yeah, Treasure Breach, yep. So Mythic Prankster is the one for if you want Mythics, but the one I was talking about was Treasure Breach, because there's like, it'll have like 30 goblins in it. Boots. Can we have a go at crafting now, just for fun? What are we crafting? For the sigils, you can. Have you seen the new Easter egg they made with purified items? Yes, I did that like a week or two ago. It was cool. I hope they do more stuff like that. I think that's super cool when they do stuff that's like, they don't advertise it, they just put it in and let the community find it. That's like my favorite thing game devs can do. How long's left on that event? Which event? Like the Goblin event's ending in a couple days. But the secret event is the entire season, I believe. Yeah, this season's been great. Int, crit, max life. And then cooldown reduction. Life on hit's good. I'll take that for now. If we get Amazons, we have to do cows mandatory. So I said this earlier. I definitely think the fact that we're getting the Herodric Cube could be a hint that we're also getting the secret cow level. Maybe. You found a bug. Wait, you think you found a bug. You had purified items, but your friend opened a chest and got everything. Wait, what do you mean? Dun, 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 dun. I think this is good for now. Goes to January 6th. Nice.
Come back if
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. He had none purified items, but he got it from you. It vanished from your storage. Oh, yeah. So you're talking about when they drop? Oh. So I have noticed that if you do it like with other people around and somebody grabs them, it's like it seems like anybody can take them and it's not like a player specific thing. It is kind of weird. I've noticed that a couple times. But yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I know people have reported it though. If anybody cares, there's a world boss in 8 minutes. All right, I'm gonna try a purified item. So when you kill the new seasonal bosses, they have a chance to drop different like materials. Do I have any? Yeah, these guys. So like the bosses drop these corrupted tongues and corrupted horns and stuff, but you can also get a purified version of them that is a unique color. And if you get one of all 4 of them, you can run around the world and sacrifice them to different altars. And if you do all 4 of the altars, it opens up a secret portal to an area where you get to fight all 4 of the bosses in one area. You fight 2 and 2, and then they gives you like a bunch of loot. What build? Crackling energy. Just hypothetically, would you prefer items like in D2 or D4 for it to be in D4? You mean bunch of unique items with small chance to drop what we have now? I would love if they redid itemization to be more like Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was by far peak itemization for the Diablo series. Like there was so much dopamine, and like every type of item could be good. Like white items were great for rune word bases, blue items were good for cubing, like yellow items were good for crafting. Uniques were rare enough to where when you got a good one, you felt excited about it. It's not perfect. Like, it wouldn't age perfectly to mirror it exactly, but this game, like, itemization, there's so little dopamine from it, unless it's a mythic or, like, a 4GA item. Like, it's just very little dopamine. I think Sanctification is, like, actually has good dopamine now, but that's one thing that I'm really hopeful that the cube brings is some kind of crafting that lets us get excited about loot again. Okay. Do I jump right to Torment 1? Send it! I guess I'll craft elixirs just in case. I am on hardcore after all. Bow, 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 bow. It's still in baby stage compared to D2. Yeah, like, so when Vessel of Hatred was about to come out, I was hoping that Vessel of Hatred would do for Diablo 4 what Lord of Destruction did for Diablo 2 and Reaper of Souls did for Diablo 3. And I don't think it did, but I do hope that Lord of Hatred does. Let's hope the cube will make it work. I hope so. Do I want int or all stats? I'll go with. Oh wait, I didn't need any of those, did I? Yeah, we'll go here, and then we'll go. Oh, this. Found any rune setups you really like? I use one alt cooldown reduction every 5 minutes. So I just got to 60. So I have no idea what I'm going to use for this character. Right now, I am using the Spirit Wolves because they're extra tankiness for hardcore. I love the D2 charms. It has not been adopted to D3. Hopefully we get it D4. We are getting charms in Lord of Hatred. It's part of the new talisman system, which is how we're getting set bonuses. Charms are they're not going to work exactly like Diablo 2. We're not going to have them in our inventory. We're going to be socketing them into the 6 sockets of the talisman system. So it's a little different, but hopefully it's cool. But we haven't actually gotten any information about it yet, other than like a 3-second animation. Oh, I should have changed out my bars and stuff. Make sure we have this right. We need... Oh, God. Stay away, people. I haven't finished my bars yet.
Your reality is a dream. I've come to wake you.
Are we playing a Spearborn? No, I am a sorceress. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave this one. I'm not ready. Leave me alone! Oh my god. What's my main whenever new season starts? Usually Sorc. This season I did Paladin first because it was the new one. But yeah, usually I play Sorc first. Okay, so we need... wait. What did I do wrong? Oh, I don't want Frost Nova. I want Ice Armor. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Just start Hardcore Sorc? Hell yeah. Isn't it out with Familiar? Isn't what out with Familiar? Okay, we're gonna refund all. Interesting. I don't know how I screwed this all up. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Is it possible to get 100% cooldown on equips only? I always think of it. I don't think so, but I'm not sure what the most recent changes. Because I know they did add cooldown reduction on rings, so maybe? Oh boy, what did I miss? I think cooldown reduction caps at 75. That sounds right. Sounds right. What did I miss? Oh. Okay. So... Interesting that this version doesn't use the ultimate. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this we're going to put here. And then we'll put Familiar. Wait. Yeah. Like, where is it? And then we need this guy and this guy. Okay, we're fine. What mythics have cooldown reduction other than Shaco? Starless Skies? I think. Oh, I don't even remember. Let's find out. You rolled Nessicum on your Oris Vein. Is it better than Int Roll? I don't remember what Nessicum does, to be honest. Unique? They have a page specific to Mythic. It doesn't list them all, though. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. World Boss 40 seconds? Shit. Gonna miss that one. Okay. Mythic. Oh, it doesn't... You butthole. Alright, I don't know. Alright, let's do this. Also, I should probably put on these that I crafted. Have they patched dying PvP World Boss? Nope. I don't think so. I don't really want to fight Blight. Wait, I already killed 2 somehow? Alright, well don't click any more, Riz. You don't imagine a lot of people at world bossing hardcore then? I've done a couple. But I'm also nuts and don't care that much. If I die, so be it. Oh, I popped that one. Okay. So, you pop it just by getting close to it? Oh, you had to click it. You can use all skills with cooldown, with ultimate is done, with TD before use to finish. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely get your cooldown pretty nuts on some builds. You guys, if you die, you get to level again? Exactly. 280 on Paragon? Hell yeah. Or on hardcore? Dang it. Paragon 4. Oh, yeah. No mythics have cooldown reduction other than Shaco. I think Starless Skies does, doesn't it? It does not? Oh no, it has core skill. That's right. It does? Wait. Getting mixed information now. I thought it did. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. You're looking at it now, says no. I mean, I have one. I can go check it out, but... Attack speed, crit, lucky hit, and core skill. I mean, at one point they changed all of them, though. Are you assumed it did? Huh. Maybe the old version did? How to use the corrupted tongues? So, I don't... Which one is the tongue? The tongue is Asmodan, so those you use at the Asmodan world boss. And when you kill him, you can open up the chest. It's random if he's world boss. Yeah, he's one of the options. And that is a permanent thing. The one that's in a fixed location that you can spawn like with all the different things, that is seasonal only. But Asmodan is a world boss and permanent, which is cool. And I kind of wonder if that's why we didn't get a new world boss at the start of Vessel of Hatred, because they were saving that one for when it was relevant to the season. Alright, Belial, let's go. I hate this. I hate it. I hate the camera shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not allowed to kill me after it's over. It's cheating. 3% fortify on dodge was enough to keep 100% fortify on rogue? Dang.
Greetings, Wanderer. I see you have slain a lesser evil. Give me
We gotta tell Rasha's.
and I will cleanse it for you.
You can sanctify something, but what? Do I want to sanctify anything yet? Probably not. I mean, I guess I could sanctify something I'm not going to keep for a while. Just to do it. Sure. Extra movement speed? I'll take it. Hi, Nichols, what's up? Oh, I remember. Okay. Don't spoil for others, of course, but thoughts. So, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I liked it. I think it could have been better, but I liked it. I thought the beginning was solid. The end was decent. The middle could have done with more. You may have bricked a few items that way. A lot of people have bricked some items. Yeah, you just gotta remember to meet everything or steam it or what are the other acronyms that work? Let's see. So you can steam, you can meet, you can you can mate, you can tames. That steam was because it was the best order to do them? No, it doesn't matter. As long as you do all 5 before you sanctify, you're good. Coming back after not playing so long, you didn't know you could masterwork again after 20. So that's brand new this season. So now, yeah, you level up to 25, and then you can capstone it, and then you can re-roll the capstone. But that is brand new. So I guess the only asterisk to being able to do them in any order is if you want to masterwork one of the tempers, you would want to do them in, well, I guess you would have to do that. Anyways, you have to temper before you can masterwork. So yeah. Actually, no, I don't think that's true anymore. I think you can do them in either order now. I think. You sanctified a Harlequin without doing the extra masterwork? Ugh. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people forgetting to add sockets to stuff too. That's probably the easiest one to forget. Lucky you got another Harlequin landed GA on health and cooldown reduction? Hell yeah. Yep. Same with the sockets. Yep. All right, chat. I'm going to call it for the day. Just as a reminder, I have been saying tomorrow I'm going to be playing a very different game. So I'm probably only going to be on TikTok and Twitch because I don't want to screw up my YouTube algorithm. So if you do watch on YouTube, if you want to watch me play a weird factory game tomorrow, feel free to come on over to Twitch or TikTok. Otherwise, I'll see the rest of y'all tomorrow. This weekend, probably ARPG. I might do some more PoE, maybe. Thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate it. I'll probably do a little PoE and a little Diablo this weekend, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, have a good night, y'all.
What do I feel like?